Known as a political kingmaker in the UK and his native Australia, Rupert Murdoch has less influence in the US, where he is best known for promoting conservative opinions. His outsized political role in Great Britain will almost certainly be reduced amid evidence his papers illegally hacked the phones of people ranging from a murdered teenager to former Prime Minister Gordon Brown.
It actually started after
Michael Wolff, editorial director of Adweek magazine and biographer, said Murdoch had so much control it was exceedingly difficult to become the British Prime Minister without his support.
What's happened in the UK means that this is a company under siege. The idea that you can just cut off the UK from the US and not have it spill over into the US operation is silly.
Murdoch began his media career in Australia in 1952 after inheriting the News newspaper, and has now built News Corp into one of the world's biggest media groups. Today, News Corp controls 70% of Australia's news readership, and his papers have been the main platform for climate change skeptics. He is not as closely connected to the political leadership in the US, where he is a naturalized citizen, but he commands a host of right-leaning media outlets, including Fox News Channel, The New York Post, and The Wall Street Journal.
He does play a role and has an influence in U.S. politics. I don't think it's to the extent that he's influential in UK politics, but it's certainly significant.
Murdoch's political influence is already in play in the fight to become Republican nominee in the 2012 presidential race.
Nearly every candidate was an employee of News Corp prior to announcing, and so obviously that's an extremely powerful relationship to have with the people who may eventually be the nominees.
News Corp could now face problems in the US, where some politicians have called for an inquiry into whether Murdoch newspapers targeted the phones of 9/11 victims in pursuit of sensational scoops.
But I think it would be good for the world to see Mr. Murdoch in the witness chair.
Wolff believes the scandal will have a heavy impact on the leadership of News Corp.
I perfectly anticipate that this company goes on, maybe under someone's leadership, but the important point is that it will not be under the leadership of the Murdoch family.
Tracy Brown, Associated Press.